Hello to our short introduction about the SE-702 program controller. We have an anti-reflective glass mounted in an aluminum frame and protection class IP65 at the front side. Generally, the system includes programmer, control zones, visualization, alarming, configuration and the user administration. The data logger is optional. Further options are an online language switch, sea level calculation module, humidity module, and interface modules for Profinet, Profibus, and a Modbus TCP interface for connection of Siemens S7 1200 1500 PLCs, for example. With the buttons Program and Operation, you will always come back to the base page. Additional, we have sliding bars with functional buttons, which can fade in and fade out upon demand. Let's take a look to the program functions. Here you see a list with all programs which you can move up and down. Depending on the program you mark, an information graphic will appear. This you can open with the button Edit on the right sliding bar or by just tap on the graphic of the program. On the left, you see the corresponding segments with the depending segment name. On the right, you see the information about the segment with the process step name, set values, and digital tracks. At the right sliding bar, we have the program Edit functions. Here we can change segments, add segments, copy or delete segments. You can also take a look on the graphic of the program or the graphic including digital tracks. Also, it is possible to zoom in on demand to get better view. If you mark a segment on the segment list, it will be also marked inside the graphic. Now we take a look on the operating functions and choose the programmer. Here you see an overview of the process program with set values and digital tracks. In the right sliding bar, we have the programmer functions like start of a program or jumps. Inside the graphic, the white line shows where you are right now in the process. When you tap Controller, the control zone overview will open. Here, all controller set and actual values with their manipulated values are displayed. In the left sliding bar, the PID terms are located. There, we have 8 sets of PID terms which can be activated on events. We also can open the detail page of the marked control zone. Also, we have an auto-tune function for the PIDs. At visualization, the high-resolution display is really nice to recognize. The visualization itself will be created by a downloadable software tool which is free of charge. Here we can insert graphics, digital values, as well as analog values, which also can be shown as bar graphs. At Alarms, you see at first the overview of the current existing alarms. This can be acknowledged from here, or you can switch to the alarm history and take a look on the historical alarms. Let's take a look on the data logger functions. After opening, you see the graphic of the current batch at first. With Log List, you come to the overview of logged batches. By moving up and down the list, you can search and find the desired batch. Further, we have the possibility to activate a zoom function. Here, outstanding is that the small window shows the full process and the upper window is the zoom window. So you choose a zoom level and do an adjusting. Inside the zoom window, you can do the fine adjustment. Also, you can point the ruler to any place for easier reading of the process values in the list. Another interesting feature is the configuration. Everything is directly configurable inside the SE-702. No further software is needed. However, we have made a Win client software and a PLC editor. So you can create the configuration on a Windows workstation too. The basic system contains 8 control loops, 32 digital tracks, 8 formulas, 16 tolerances, and so on. We have generally an internal instruction list PLC with 3200 lines. Further, we can offer an extended version with 20 control zones, 30 set values, 64 digital tracks, 32 channel data logger, and so on. Also integrated is a user administration with operator names and passwords. We have generally 5 login levels which are individually adjustable. This was our short introduction of the SE-702. We hope you liked it and would be happy if you could leave a comment or a like. Further information you will find in the internet at www.stange-electronic.com. Bye and take care. Your team from Stange Electronic.